Okay, so in this video, we're looking at this question, which says, what single transformation is equivalent to a reflection in the y-axis, followed by a reflection in the x-axis, followed by another reflection in the y-axis? This is a pretty straightforward question, but reading it's a little overwhelming, so I set it up. I'll draw my y-axis, my x-axis, and I'll plug in an arbitrary point. Let's just say, I don't know, 2, 1. So A will be 2, 1. Now let's follow these steps. So the first thing is that A is going to be reflected on the y-axis, which means its reflection has to be an equal distance from the y-axis, but in the other direction. So this point is at A, 2, 1. So that means I have to go over 2, right? Or there's a distance of 2 here to reach the line of reflection, and the equal and opposite thing has to happen here, and brings us to this point, A prime, which is negative 2, 1. Notice we've reflected on the y-axis and just switch the x values when we do that. Next we take that and reflect it on the x-axis. So notice this distance right here is 1 because the height of the point is 1. So when I reflect it here, it's going to go down 1. So we have this point now, A double prime, which is negative 2, negative 1. Notice now the x values, the y values switched. One last reflection, I think. Okay, so followed by another reflection in the y-axis. We do that, right, this distance is 2 again, so that brings us to this point over here, A triple prime, which has to be a distance of 2 from the y-axis, and now it's down 1 on the x-axis, on the y-axis, so over 2 on the x-axis, but it's down, right, it's over 2 on the x-axis, but it stays on the y-axis. So they're asking, is there a quicker way to do this? We went from here, eventually ended up here, right, through 1, 2, 3 reflections. But yes, there is an easier way. What I would do is just do a reflection on the x-axis, right, because this point has a height of 1, so this point has to also go beyond the x-axis by 1, so you could just, right, change the value of the y-ordinate from what it is to its opposite, in this case 1 to negative 1. And so a reflection on the y-axis, a reflection on the x-axis, and another reflection on the y-axis is as simple as reflecting once on the x-axis. Hope this helped.